Hello and welcome back to the Technomancer, where we go once again past the same bleeding creatures in and out the bloody city. That's the thing, there are lots of elements of this game I enjoy, but the backtracking is ridiculous. And it wouldn't be so bad if the bloody critters didn't keep respawning, so I have to fight the same 3 or 4 guys over and over again. Oh, it is just tedious. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Refresh my shield. And at this point I can pretty much tell you where the enemies are going to be. Ah, dear, oh dear. Yes, if the enemies didn't keep respawning, all this backtracking wouldn't be too annoying, but they do, and it is. Yeah, I mean, especially with the damage reduction, or with the defense reduction rather, caused by electrical fist, the amount of damage I'm doing on a single strike now is potentially massive. I might go over there to 400 from one hit at one point. Thank you, Nisha. Light soldier's breastplate. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Ooh, oh dear. And of course, at some point I've got to find time to write the bloody review for Wasteland 2, which is what, 2 weeks late at this point? Which, yeah, I feel bad about, but life just has not been cutting me any breaks at all this, last couple of weeks. It's been a very long month and a half, frankly. Bombity bombity bomb. Yeah, I'll freely admit I am tired at the moment. Hello, Captain.
Captain, good to see you. You hear the rumor about Aurora's dowser?
Dismissed? Of course. We have a general who's dying to hear if it's true.
It's
It would
true.
open a door to recover what was taken from us.
Tell your general he can stop dying then. I took a tablet from an Aurora messenger. Confirmed everything.
Where Victor failed, you succeeded. And it is exactly what our military commanders will think. Colonel's going to have trouble keeping support in the assembly with that out there. Well done, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Captain. It's a start. Aha, we gained... Wow, 2 out of 5 things in the assembly there. Which is a good start. I would have thought that would only count as 1, but okay. I'm not going to complain. Especially if it means I don't have to do something that involves bloody enemy uniforms again. Sorry, it's an RPG. I want to look the way I want to look, and I want to have gear arranged the way I want to have it arranged. Yumbity bombity bomb. So I wonder who this important citizen is whose life I saved. So it could be one of the merchants, I suppose. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I do not know how leaving around electrical arcs like that makes any kind of sense, but who cares? Diddy-dum, diddy-dum, diddy-dum-dum. So yeah, most fights at this point are ruinously easy. Apart from the ones that are ruinously hard. Come on. Ugh. Stupid bleeding mole rats. I still can't remember where the hell the term mole rat comes from. You know, it's definitely some sci-fi thing or other. It might be a fantasy thing. But, aha. New skills and attributes. Another one of these. So yeah, let's get a point in Constitution now, so we can start actually carrying stuff and having more health, which would be kind of useful. Light breastplate, which can't actually equip. And into the slums, and another loading screen. So yes, as it stands, I had about 4 or 5 notable issues with this game, 2 of which have been fixed. Actually, 3 of them have been fixed. So the 2 issues that I have remaining are excessive amounts of backtracking and overlong loading screens. And neither of those would be as big a problem without the other one. You know, if that makes sense? You know, if the loading screens were only 5 seconds long, I wouldn't mind having to backtrack quite as much. You know, and if I wasn't backtracking quite as much and having to go back and forth over loading screens constantly...
According to the messenger, it's someone you saved. Someone powerful. Perhaps a politician? Someone you escorted? We'll find out soon, I'm sure. If they're as powerful as they seem, they will surely...
Simon Judge.
Move your dead man. Your Honor, I wish I'd known.
Ah, was he one of the guys who was with Nisha initially?
I need to talk to you. I've kept an eye on you since you saved me. I never believed the lies the Colonel's been spreading about you. I just, unfortunately, did not know how I could be of help.
I'm sure he'll come up with something.
Victor is a power-hungry sociopath, driven by his personal goals, destroying abundance. I've known it for years, but could never do anything about it.
Why not?
4 years ago, my son disappeared, and soon after, I started receiving messages telling me that if I ever wanted to see him alive, I needed to make certain decisions in my court. I never knew for sure who was behind it, even if I had my suspicions.
Wow, that takes a serious quality of complete and utter bastard.
I was instructed to make cleared the way for Victor's rise to power. He's holding my son, making me his puppet. It has to stop. For my son, for abundance. Do you hear me? I have seen your strength with my own eyes. Save my son, and I promise you will not from this day forward fight the ASC alone. With my influence in the Assembly, I could easily have you reinstated.
I just want Victor to fall. That's enough for me. Any idea where he might be holding your son?
I wish I did. I know the ASC has secret facilities. Some say they're in the underworks. I don't know. Hearsay, perhaps. But if true, maybe someone in the army or mutants who helped build them might know better.
I can have an
I'll do
ask.
my best, Your Honor. I promise.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
So I really do not like people who use children. Okay, so
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
yes, we need to. Would you guys shut up? Sir, where do we want to go? I don't have Scott with me, so there's no point going over there.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
That guy really needs to shut the hell up. So I'm gonna go visit the Black Delilahs first, and then actually, given the
Taking out all the guards may be a little harsh, but we don't have a choice if we want to talk to the mutants inside. It's not like they hire good, friendly, and compassionate people to work here.
very true. Let's go talk to the Black Delilahs, because they do still owe me a solid.
Hello, Mara.
Well, well, Zachariah Mancer. Word is you have a rather large bounty on your head. Relax. You're a friend here. No one here's gonna come after either. What can we do for you?
I was told Victor hires girls. That ring a bell?
Sure. Asshole exploits young ladies to drag secrets out of horny old men, then blackmails them. Guy's a crackerjack prick. Treats the girls like slaves. No, worse, like slabs of meat.
With a little evidence, I could put an end to his trafficking. Any idea where I might find some?
There's a guy Victor uses to wrangle the girls and all the info they get. Writes everything down on a tablet. Steal the tablet, steal all the info on it. Probably some shit on there to incriminate the giant cock, too.
Thank you.
Where's the tablet?
At the guy's place in the exchange, probably. We wanted to go kill him, but the place was too well guarded for us. Maybe not for you, though. Hope you do what we couldn't.
Gonna try
Much
my
appreciated, Mara.
A colonel hand in hand with a pimp? I'd laugh if it weren't such a tragedy for these poor girls.
Yeah, so we need to head up there at
Here's
some
hoping
point.
that the tablet provides all the evidence we need.
So now we head over
Hungers
that.
for control and spies on everyone with an all-seeing eye. Makes me wonder what pushed him. This scheme is far too risky.
Oh, Zach. This is a tried and tested method for earning political secrets.
It is, to be fair. Seriously, pillow talk gets them every time.
There he is!
Hello. And you go. Where's the last one at? Damn it. It's a crit as well. I do quite like the fact that everything slows down just for a moment whenever you get a crit. It gives them a certain amount of weight and impressiveness, which is quite nice to have. And the foreman here's an arse. You there. I need information.
Hey there.
Hello? What does the man want?
Well, you don't
I'm
sound
Zachariah
creepy at all.
Mancer. I'm an ally of the Free Mutants, and I need some information.
She is listening, but is not sure she can help.
I know the ASC's got secret facilities somewhere in the city. Probably in the slums. Probably use mutants to build them. I need to find them. You know where they are?
The man was lucky to find her. She worked to build the place. She knows the path under the source that leads straight to it. She can show it on a map.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yeah, that'd be a big help.
Meanwhile, we need to stage a little mutant
Are you the
riot.
chief around here?
He is, yes. I am the chief of those who do not willingly bow to men. Do you wish to punish me?
Nope, I want to help.
No, I'm Zachariah Mancer. One of your people sent me. His name is Phobos. He asked me to help you run away.
I know that name. I feel like I'm dreaming. A human offering to help us? I won't say no, but I hope I don't wake up soon. I need explosives so we can blast our way
Those I can
into
build.
the underworld, but I cannot make any here. They would spot any contraband on me right away. If you can find explosives, we'll be able to make a hole big enough for us to escape through. And I need to warn some groups. You'll also need to give a rousing speech. Many of them are terrified of disobeying humans.
Gotcha.
But maybe they'll listen to you. Anyway, there's one last problem.
What?
We have a mole. There's a brother here who works for the humans. I haven't figured out who,
marvelous.
but if we don't flush him out, our escape plan will have failed before it even began.
Any idea how to blow his cover?
Not sure, but if the human brings up our legendary icons, like Phobos or Scum, he might try to overdo it and sing their praise to the moons.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
This is still so odd, but I thank you.
Obtain a bomb from somewhere.
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
What does
Mutant.
the man want?
I just want to know more about Phobos and Scum. If you wouldn't mind talking.
He knows nothing of those names. Those names are not from the pen.
Alright. You don't want to get out of here, do you? Why?
He does. He wants. If we try to leave, we will be killed like dogs.
No, you won't.
Believe it or not, a lot of you have gotten out of here and are living freely now. Scum escaped from prison camp with a lot of his brothers. That's how he became a legend. You know where he is today? Ruling Mutant Valley, waiting for all of you to join him, if you want.
I have heard. Stories are told among us when we break. He would like to join being free. He would. Yes. He would. Tell whoever is in charge that he is ready to be free.
I will do what I can.
I can't stay here while my brothers escape. Tell the chief I am ready to break free too.
That said, talk to you about the
Zach,
bomb.
how are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm gonna need some explosives to help the mutants escape through the underworks. You have any?
Good thing you asked the only girl on this planet who always carries a little nitro in her pocket for just such an occasion. I can make you some explosives, but not something.
Wait, you carry nitro in your pocket? Just
I could do it
all
in
the
my
time?
shed. Got reagents in there and enough room to work. It'll keep things safe, relatively speaking.
Excellent.
Hey,
Hello, man. Can he help you?
if you can tell me about Scum and Phobos, maybe.
He has never heard those names.
If you're not a mole, why didn't you try to escape with the rest?
He is scared. He has seen brothers caught trying to do so. The brothers were beaten, and worse, there is no escape. There is only death.
Poor bastards.
I'll give explosives to your chief. When I give the order, he'll make a breach leading to the underworld. And by going that way, your people can slip into the canyon undetected. No patrols, no violence, and you can finally be free.
Explosives! We could smuggle that in then. Yes, we could. Yes, I'm beginning to believe. Maybe we can succeed. Count me in.
Excellent.
Hi.
Hi. What can he do for the man?
He can tell me what he knows about Phobos and Scum.
He knows only they're mutant rebels. Escaped with many mutants to create a mutant nation that is the enemy of Mother Abundance. Traitors who were hiding far from here. Somewhere he does not know.
Wow, looks like we found our mole.
Really? That's all you had to go on?
hungry to kick some ass. What the hell do you need to convince them for?
They're scared, Amelia. Their spirits have been broken.
I know, but they got a chance to be free. Get excited. Just saying.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy, Amelia. Wow, they replaced the guards fast. Yeah, they didn't think to check inside to see if I was actually still there. A mistake.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
I love the fact they always feel the need to threaten me, even though I haven't beaten any of them beaten any of them up in ages. Well, let's face it, I'm wearing Technomancer robes. Well, robes probably the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm wearing Technomancer gear. You'd think that would make me kind of obvious. And down you all go.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm
I
gonna
need
need
that
some
bomb.
explosives to help.
No, but I can make you some.
There we go. Excellent. We have the bomb. And that's basically saying go here with Scott as well, but I don't need to. What's that, level 2? It doesn't really matter, I've got level 3 lock. Well, I've effectively got level 3 lock picking. Yeah, thanks to Nisha's presence. Even on Mars, it's still the red light district. What was it called in Total Recall? Oh, for the love of Pete, really? Now, I get you want to keep the mutants under guard, but come on. Search that guy. Ugh. So next I say we head up to the exchange. Try and find that data pad that she told us about. The one that proves the guy's a pimp.
Take this. It goes boom boom. Wait for my signal. I'll tell you when to make a break for it.
Thank you. I shall hide them while we wait.
You'll be able to escape. I found your traitor and I convinced the others to follow you.
Fabulous.
So, we are ready. I hope that we will see each other again, Mancer.
Okay, so get that's another 2 points of assistance. If we're getting 2 for every thing we're doing, we should be able to gain a lot of additional support. So so down here we have, yep, enter the so yeah, we need to head up to the exchange. So the nearest entrance is just over there. And I'll just pummel my way past anybody who needs pummeling. Because subtlety is for wimps. And people without a staff that does 50 damage a hit. I love the way they come over, but they won't actually start attacking me until I attack them. Because they're not stupid enough to mess with me if they don't have to. Oh, dang it, my shield's down. Good lord, this guy has a lot of health. neutralises defences, and he goes down like everybody else. It's always nice when they hit like freight trains with have bloody glass jaws themselves. Bom ba bom ba bom. Oh, so many goddamn loading screens. Gonna be honest, it doesn't feel like this chapter's gonna be anywhere near as long as the last one, which actually would fit the pattern of Spider's games. Cute. Alright, so what do we got on Yieldy map? Get the Pimp's tablet. So we break that way and go to there. The secret ASC base is over there, and I don't think I can get to it that way. So I'll have to go down and around, which is tedious. Hey. That way we go. Oh well, I was planning to get the Pimp's tablet while I was here anyway, so... Hello! You know, I appreciate you guys probably having a fairly sucky day, but... This does remind me a lot of Bound by Flame, because in that the frame rate's dropped to 30 for some reason. Pick that lock. Yes, in that game the pyromancy skill tree was actually very overpowered compared to the others. Go in here. Once you've maxed out the Technomancer skill tree, you can do a lot of damage. Without breaking too much of a sweat. Ah, you, I'm assuming, are the Pimp. It is a bad day for you, sir. There's our evidence.
Go for sex. You see how many dignitaries are on that tablet? You might not agree with Victor's tactics, but damn if they don't work. Imagine how much opportunity he has to blackmail any one of them to support him with the agenda he's got.
Yep.
Once we let this all out, that's the end of the road for him, though.
So... we need to go and see Captain Major, but I think we actually have to go down through the underworks, don't we? So yes, I think we'll have to pull a bit of a sort of long route to get down and round. Either way, that's a good point to end this part. I'm just going to investigate what's in my gear. Nope. Nope. Air filter mask. Gangster's hood. Which gives us +1 to stealth, fair enough. Pimp's logbook, yep. But either way, that's an excellent point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next.